It's Urdizzle back with my first daily action on the new 1.007 update and walk you through what's in my bag. And the first 5 discs are all accurate windbreak, so my accurate windbreak fuse and compass are my mid-range, with my fuse being my main putter. And then the trifecta, the accurate windbreak river, explorer, which is new to the bag, but I used to throw that quite a bit, and musket, all pretty standard stuff for me. Then I've got my accurate glide musket, which throws a lot like the recoil used to. And of course I've got the wind glide recoil and wind glide ballistas in my bag. Love those discs. And then the skip glide ballista, which has replaced the light skip. And then the newest addition to the bag is the light glide ballista pro, which has replaced the light glide ballista. Kind of has the same distance as the old one used to. So top score for this one is a 15 under from Orange Pie. And I'd already played a few scout rounds, so this is about 10-15 minutes in. So I'd already played these holes a little bit to get a good feel. So hole 1, throwing the glide skip, it just gets some great distance out there. Anything 450-ish is usually in good shape. And a couple times on this one I actually hit basket, so I'm feeling like I'm going to get an albatross sometime on this one. But for now I'll just settle for the eagle. Yeah, a couple times I skipped it into the sand trap and it ricocheted off the back edge of it and popped up and hit the basket. But eagle's pretty standard there if you're playing the daily. Hole 2, we're going the wind glide recoil, and this one I just want to slam it into the sand trap. If you watch my KAHO Park walkthrough, I was using the ballista. I found out that was just a little bit too much disc, so the recoil was just a little more consistent, a little more overstable, and not quite as far, so I kind of like that one. And hole 3 here, just my accurate windbreak musket. The only thing you got to watch for is if you don't turn it enough, it may go long into the bushes, but it's usually a pretty reasonable shot. I'll still miss that once every 10 or 20 shots where it just gets buried in the bushes there and doesn't want to come out of it. But pretty standard, eagle, birdie, and then we shift over for holes 4 through 6 on sunshine, and this one you pretty much got to shoot 6 under. If you really want to shoot top scorers. So I was able to get first one there with the forehand river. Second one, so hole 5, this is where I'm using the light glide ballista pro. And honestly, it's a little more overstable, but it flies distance-wise a lot like the light glide ballista did in previous updates. So as long as you can adjust for the overstability, which I almost didn't there, but I was able to hit the shot from 85. As long as you can adjust for how it's a little more overstable, it's pretty much the same distance flight. And then easiest hole in the game, hole 1, sunshine. Again, if you're not using the forehand, I mean, I don't use putters, so the forehand for me is the best option there. It usually doesn't go long. I mean, worst case, I've got a 30-footer coming back. All right, so here's where I just purchased the Ballista Pro, the Light Glide, and this is where you really get to see it in action. So it just carries a little bit further, and I was not happy with that shot. I want to be left of the rock, and I just barely cleared the water, so that one got a little too flippy for me. And on my throw-in here, I almost threw it a little too high. That wanted to bounce back out, but still got the Albie, no issues. All right, so right now if I birdie out, I've got a tie for the lead, and the way the dailies are set up, I'm most definitely not going to try for anything more than that. But kind of got a little lucky and was able to hit that one. So right now all I need is a birdie on the last one, and I really debated going for the ace run on this one, but the last couple times I got to hole 9, this one I threw the Explorer and it went out of bounds. So I went ahead and threw compass. Yeah, I know, I laid up. I guarantee if you were shooting that round, you'd probably lay up too. So I could have gone for it with the Explorer, but didn't want to skip OB, so just took the birdie and the 16 under, and I was extremely happy with that one. Nowadays, I'm not grinding these anymore, so I will most definitely take that. So that's 4 strokes better than the Elite Gold, the 600, and mostly these dailies are just for coins anyways. So hopefully you enjoyed the 16 under.